And +1 tactics for Sierra Mike to 11. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see if we can equip anything different. Let's see. Where are you? Kieran. Not that. Yeah, we can equip that. That's good. Okay. I like that. Oh, wow. There's lots of good stuff right here. Oh, crap. As you explore the land, a long shadow covers the sun for a moment. When you try to take a closer look, it is already gone, but you could swear it was a very large person walking away. You're about to turn away when you notice that the strange apparition left behind a thread of black smoke. Oh no, try to outrun it! 10 physical cards. And of course the opponent gets to go first. Do we have any confuse? I've got a 10 confuse. I've got a 1. And a 1. And I really only have the 1 piercing, which would do 9 damage. Counter off... Oh, actually counter offense with 18. That might be really good. Put that one down, put that one down. So I could definitely confuse one. Let's go with, okay, let's see. So that's going to be 11. If I can counter tactic... Well, actually, everything coming out now is going to be confused. Question is whether I would... No, let's just let's counter tactic everything that we can. Oh, that's not great. Okay. Go ahead and get closer. This is not going to go well in certain respects, but... There we go. Yeah, I figured you'd go down, but we'll take out the rest of these cards. There we go. Okay, phase 2. Ah. So much wasted potential there. Okay, we only lost 1. And again... Okay, I cannot confuse that one. Counter offense. Counter tactic. I cannot confuse you. I do have a couple first actions, though, that are good. Like you. And honestly, at this point, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you can get damage after a an event that you lose, but that's story-based as opposed to based on how much damage you take in this thing, kind of thing. You outrun the strange smoke and still feel a chill running down your spines as you move farther away from the danger. Great! One of your group runs so fast they feel nimbler thanks to this mad escape. Sherry gets +2 dexterity to 3, which also means stealth is up to 3. Let's just keep on running. 8 XP, 1 research point. 8 XP. Wow. Whew. Yeah, I want wicker rather than leather. That's camp. Start gathering, and... I thought I turned that off. You know what? Huh. I was playing around with the alerts to see if I wanted to do that, and I don't know, was that really annoying, the sound? I was playing around with the Streamlabs alerts for that kind of thing. Thanks for the cheers, by the way. It's fine? Alright. I will keep messing around with it in between, see what I can do with it. Actually, let's get the amber. No, actually, let's get that. I can get other people getting the amber. Amber's pretty easy to get. Angel Kitty, you get the fruit. Let's turn off the show busy. Okay, 225 exactly. It's 125. Let's go ahead and double that up. There we go. You didn't mind it? Alright. Sure, he really is a rat of nip. Yeah. I don't know what I'll do with Iolo there. Just help out with the amber there. Alright. Vote to rename Sherry to Mrs. Frisbee. And we already looked at that, and I just didn't close it out. Okay. Let's just see what we get. We have an encounter back here. An old dwarf passes by your village, stopping only for a drink and a chat, if you're willing. What? No, rob him blind. Yeah, sure, a drink, then kill him and take his stuff. Sure, have a drink with him. You share a drink and some stories. As thanks, the dwarf tells you of an old mine he knows. He marks the location on your map. Great. He marks a route for a gold mine. Great. Good. Worth checking out. 1 XP. It's almost a pleasant tone. Alright, let's down that way. That's good. How are we doing on our... Nope, wrong thing. On our foods. Okay, 34 left, 7 turns, actually. That's, actually quite a bit. Maybe I should have some people working on some of these other things. You know what? Crescents, you work on that. Yeah, there we go. So we'll at least get 1 roasted fish and 1 bigosh every turn. Actually, like, every other turn we'll get 2. Hey, Kosuke. How's it going? Yeah, it's a fun game. There we go. Getting some amber and fruit and elvenwood. How are we doing on weight down here, anyway? It's a little close to actually running out. Let's see what we can dump. We do not need bone. I do not need this much wood. And that's pretty good. Yeah, that gets me really low compared to where I was. Oh, hi, spiders. I'm just going to auto-resolve that. One of the spiders was wearing quilted cloth. Well, it is 6 armor. I'll keep it. +1, +1. Oh my god. A 5-skull battle. 2 enchanted unlivings, 1 unliving lord, 4 enchanted skeletons, 2 enchanted skeleton archers. This is gonna be bad. The good news is that taking the damage here does not mean that someone could die. Not until the following round, so... Some of my high damage people are in my tactical hand as well, and that's unfortunate. Hey, player's turn. Excellent. I do have 3 spear people in this hand. Super Alu, come out first, and... You know what? Counter offense? Yes, we got rid of 1. Probably not a great one, though. Oh, actually, no, that's right. They're pretty easy. They're pretty easy to get rid of. Counter offense. Counter tactic. Nope. Alright, we're out of 2s. Ah, shoot. Counter tactic. And counter tactic. I can confuse 1. And I can first action someone else. But first, let's get you in. That's not a lot of damage. Didn't even get you down. Sherry, let's first action you. This is still going to be extremely painful, because they have a lot of health. A lot of healing and stuff, too. Damage isn't too bad, I say, as I look at just how much damage Super Alu took. Oh! Oh! Ow! Super painful. Okay. I got a 10 confuse. Counter offense. And counter offense. See what they do. Bring you out. I can definitely confuse you. Counter tactic. And counter tactic. There we go. Confuse you. Piercing. Piercing. 27 damage. 30 damage. Okay. We definitely have this one. Just don't let the dwarf make your coffin. Yeah, we got this, but oh, someone is going to be in a lot of pain. MDB is close to death. Okay, we have 1. We got Talking Bones. We got Scaled Armor, which is pretty good. 17 armor, 4 shielding, and only weighs 95. That's pretty amazing. Crappy shield. Don't care about that. I don't think I care about that one. Bad quality Pavis. Get rid of that. Good quality Stone Warhammer. Too heavy. 2 more Monster Bone and more Scaled Armor. 19 armor, 2 shielding, 2 perception. And MDB is very close to death. And we have an encounter at Darkmoon. The Night of Kupala was once celebrated during midsummer when the sun shone brightest. The tradition continued even when the dark veil shielded the skies. But it was during those dark days that Kupala Night became a beacon of desperate hope, and a night for calling upon the gods to return to Thea. The seasons have changed after the darkness ravaged the world, but it is time for the first Kupala Night since the sun's return. Prepare for the celebrations. The Kupala Night was once celebrated only once per year, when the sun's power was the closest to Thea. But during the darkness, the special night was celebrated as soon as the mystical signs were read by the village elders. As to what those signs entail, every wise one seems to have a slightly different story. There are several ways in which the solstice can be celebrated. So we can find out the full story behind Kupala Night and Thea, or, right, get the celebrations underway then. Let's go ahead and find out the full story behind Kupala Night and Thea. During the long night of darkness, there was no way for the elders to tell when the solstice was coming, and within a few decades the sacred night of Kupala was all but abandoned. But then some old mystics read the solar signs, brief moments when the power of sunlight or the force of the moon and stars shone through the dark veil with particular strength. Since then, Kupala Night can be celebrated more than once in a year, but always when a great solar event is anticipated by the mystics. Okay, so what does the night's celebration entail then? The Kupala Night is a night of many guises. It is the night that celebrates the rival bond of the sun and the moon. It is the night that sings in the power of life-giving water and the thundering fires, both with their power to cleanse the earth. The night where life and death are revered and where love and its promise for the future are held up and cherished. It is a night to honor all gods and cast away the darkness. There are several ways to celebrate the Kupala night and to prove yourselves. Some may take more time, some may be risky, but doing nothing is not an option. Right, get the celebrations underway then. Can this happen more than once, or is this really just a once-per-game event? But nobody tells me we must do something. Do nothing. Go swimming in the lakes or rivers at night under the protection of the Kupala celebration. These waters will be safe and they can give you strength and prosperity. Create a large bonfire, burn herbs and food offerings in it, and then have your people jump through the flames so that they may be cleansed, but also prove their bravery to the gods. Make a wreath of flowers and hair and put a lit candle within, and send it down the river to find love and a new hope for tomorrow. Find Perrin's flower, the flower of the fern that blooms only after a thunderstorm, and has within it the strength of Perrin. I have seen that you can get something out of 2. I don't know if you can get anything out of any of the others. Yeah, I've only had it happen once per game so far. 3 sounds dangerous. A little bit, probably. I mean, it's probably just going to be like a physical challenge. And this is the village, I think, so our dwarf friend is there, Dooley. I think he would completely trounce anything that tried, you know, any physical cards that were there. Anyone have anything that they want to do? 1, 2, 3, or 4? I haven't done it. I haven't done all of them. Like I said, I know this one has a chance to get a person. You want 3? Let's see about see if we can get kind of a consensus. 3, 4. You've done 4. It was good, but you don't remember the specifics. Tower Rabbit says 3. Do 3. All right. Well, that's enough people, I think. Let's do 3. Create a large bonfire, burn herbs and food offerings in it, and then have your people jump through the flames, so that they may be cleansed, but also prove their bravery to the gods. On this night of Kupala, you choose to burn the bonfires high and hotter than ever, in order to test your youth and prove your worth. In pairs chosen by the bonds of love and friendship, 2 youths will jump through the fires, holding a carved figurine of the sun god in their hands. That would be Velas. So this might have a better thing if you're playing as Velas. If they emerge unharmed and with the figurine intact, their bond will prove true, and their strength will be rewarded. If, however, the figurine should burn or the pair be hurt by the flames, their bond is untrue, and so their false trial an affront to the gods. Ready the fires and find the brave souls who will prove their worth. Pairs of brave friends or lovers face the flames as they jump through the bonfires. The fire's heavenly power cleanses your people from any weakness or dark curses. That's actually pretty good. It's good to know that. Not that we had any of those right now. The gods also send you a vision of a group of fire demons, and you feel that you should try and find them. That sounds interesting. Alright, so Kieran Halcyon, Dracophile, Longmace, Cressons, Angel Kitty, and MDB all get 5 will for 20 turns. In addition, Cressons and Shiftderico get some new skills. +2 sneaking, +1 folklore, and +2 perception. Shiftderico, that is 6 stealth, 2 folklore, and 4 perception. And Cressons, that is 6 stealth, 1 folklore, and 6 perception. It's pretty nice. Continue the Kupala Night celebrations and then send out an exploring party to search for the fire demons. 3 XP, 1 research point, and there they are. Up that way. Okay. Rats with folklore. They're truly members of our tribe at this point. Alright, so, let's see. Who was the other one that was seriously injured? Super Alu, 13 out of 23. MDB is at 0 out of 15, unfortunately. So that's going to be very, very worrisome. That's good for you. Yuri. It's got 1 shielding. What is your perception? 6 perception. I think we'll go with that. That's a little bit too heavy. I'm gonna have to wait for Yuri to gain some more strength then. Assume that both of these are about 100. Karn's got a lot of carrying capacity, so I'm not actually going to give it to him. Nope, that's a little bit too much for you. A little bit too much for you. Lysane. Yeah, your stealth and your dexterity are just not going up very fast, so... There you go, you can have that one. And Dracophile, you can have that one. Okay, let's see. You've got Perception of 4, you've got Perception of 2. Let's bump up your perception a little bit there, Shift Erico. Okay, let's see. We've got 28 wicker, 665 fruit, 138 elvenwood, 30 amber. That's good stuff. How are we doing on our carrying capacity over here? Pretty good. Alright, let's go ahead and save it. And hope that MDB doesn't die. Can I give you any more food? I can. That is almost gone, though. Yeah, once we run out of all the extra food, and we're just basically relying on our fish and our fruit, probably gonna go back to town. Alright, let me save it again, because I just made those changes. Excellent. No death. Alright, we've got a Bugay, a Villi, and 4 Ravenous Crows. Begin combat. 69 damage out of Dooley. Alright, I can put out 2. I only have 1 piercing person, so Setsuna, go out first. Since that guy is confused anyway, Setsuna will definitely kill you. Let's see. Probably... Yes, I can counter offense. Counter tactic. And the Villi comes out. Alright. Not at all worried about these guys, although... Dooley getting that kill is going to be a little bit annoying. Like, killing these guys is a little bit frustrating. Yeah, the 69 damage is going to be so wasted. Yeah, I kind of do want to get him a hammer. I got some good hammers. I do have some good hammers. Guess it doesn't matter that much who I first action. You can be first actioned. That crow is going to be a fine red mist. Yeah. Luckily, the Villi can't do anything. Alright, we got a big training sword, 3 and 5. Let's just dismantle it. 1 bird mate, and coins of change. 3 attractiveness, 6 gold, 8 spider silk. That's pretty good. +1/+1. Okay, let's see who has the best attractiveness. Let's do that just so we can see if... Okay, Setsuna has 2 attractiveness. That is it. Alright, I think I want to give someone else attractiveness. So, there you go. And I do not have enough monster bone here. Alright, MDB is at 9 out of 19. Let's give it another turn. Get some spiders attacking us. Let's just auto-resolve that. Hey, we got a bow, though. A crude bow. While camping, you discover the ruins of some great old city. Whoever resided in these walls is long gone, yet many buildings still stand tall and proud. But the marvelous city was not abandoned by mere folly. You feel the towering presence of the darkness within its old walls. As you observe the city, you see waves of the black mist washing through the old streets and empty houses, as if looking for any remaining life to drain. So we can say, looks too dangerous, leave, try to sneak in to find loot, try to use magic to see if you can shield yourselves. Hex, I don't really have enough magic to make me feel that I've got a good chance of that, but we got the +7 magic on the people in the village, not the people who are out in the field. Now, at the same time, I'm pretty sure that it's only giving me this because I have it available. But, yeah, I think until I get some more magic on people, I do think that the sneak option is going to be a little bit better. You enter the city, trying to avoid the darkness at all costs. Start searching the city quietly. I mean, I got a 5 there, a 2 there, a 3 there, so that could have been useful, but... let's see. Let's get you 2 out. Do a little bit of damage there. It's 9. That is not actually going to be enough to take that one out. Counter offense is 5, so I could counter offense and fail. Okay, thank you. It's good to know. Nope, that's right. There aren't any more of those. You've got a first action. Counter tactic. Can't confuse. Counter tactic. Counter tactic. There we go. Alright. So I can first action a couple people. I can first action literally anyone. Which is kind of Iolo at this point. And Yuri. So yeah, Yuri. You get first actioned, and Iolo, you get first actioned. Dracophile, Lysane, Eelil, and Karn. There we go. A little bit of damage, not too much. It's not getting through our shielding. Ald not being reckless with the card choices? Sacrilege. Hey! Wait, is Karn an orc? Yep, Karn is an orc. I got an orc worker from an event. And Karn is, like, one of our best characters. There is one single card. Oh, I'm almost sorry to do this. You have won! You sneak in, and so far the dark mist has not found you. You scour several buildings and find nothing of use, but then you spot what could have been the old inn, apparently. Inside, you make your way to the storage room and find an abundance of resources, some destroyed and rotten, but some surprisingly fresh. 17 coal, 15 gold, 28 spider silk. Take the stuff and leave before the darkness finds you. 6 XP at 1 research point. And we got levels again. Alright, +1 health for Karn to 27. +2 tactics to Iolo to 3. +2 will for Kijikun to 21. +1 strength for Super Elu to 18. +1 health for Farron to 19. +1 craft for Aoyaru to 7. +2 shielding for Eolil to 22. That's like free health every combat. +1 intelligence to Lysane to 6. +1 medic for Denabre to 5. +1 animal kinship for Tolpanzer to 7. +2 folklore for Angel Kitty to 4. +1 will for Shiftderico to 10. +2 herbalism for Yuri to 6. +1 health for Dracophile to 23. Hey, it's not will, Dracophile! Hey, health is good. I mean, it's not will. Admittedly, you all do have the blessing of will for quite a while. +2 speech for MDB to 10, and you're now at 14 out of 19, which is enough that you're not going to die. Me, strong, smart, and robust warrior. And we get +1 health for Dooley, Mortal Vision, and DNA. 25, 17, and 15. +1 curse for Setsuna. Getting curse is always nice. +1 curse. It is actually, I think, one of the rarest skills. +2 health for Lel Bunny to 20. +2 will for Ferris to 15. +1 strength for Sierra Mike to 13. Good. I like getting more strength than you. +1 health for Lone Mace to 12. +1 herbalism for Maria to 5. +2 intelligence for Kieran to 9. And +1 traps for Cressons to 4. 9 HP on... Who, you, MDB? Or were you looking at someone else? Oh, Setsuna? Yeah, Setsuna's not gained any health, but it's okay. Surprised we haven't gotten any Pine Conettes yet. Yeah, considering how many I got there, that was kind of crazy.